that it should be. I believe it. I think I'll kill myself now.
I'll be back before lunch. I promise I'll be... Sorry.
The most fortunate union.
You're the blessing and thanks. I took him by surprise completely.
Murta, please try to win.
Action!
Archie, please.
Oh, yes. Quite enough.
Following Outlander Season 5's extremely eventful, crazy, and emotional final episode, all eyes are now on what will happen next. So it's good news that Season 6 is officially on the cards. In this video, we collected all you need to know about Outlander Season 6 and what you should know before watching the new season. Before we dive into this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and click on the bell button to stay in touch with all the fun-filled and entertaining videos we share on this channel. Fans can rest assured their beloved Claire and Jamie will be back facing new challenges, adversaries, and adventures in Seasons 5 and 6 as we delve into American history and continue the story of the Frasers as they settle in the new world, said Starz president and CEO Chris Albrecht. Season 5 premiered in February of 2020, which means that the Droughtlander for Season 6 will last until 2021 at the very earliest. Star Sam Heughan revealed to press that there might be a big wait for new episodes, much like there was last season. I almost came to 5 to 6 months last year. We did have a lot of press during that time, Sam explained. I'm not sure the exact dates at the moment, but I think it might be the same. There will be a Droughtlander, but they can go see my movies. Heughan did tell one fan on Twitter that some work has already begun. We have started Episode 1, so excited, but you're going to love the rest of this season. But given the global situation, which has halted both TV and movie productions for the foreseeable future, shooting and release dates may have been affected. Chatting on This Morning back in June, Heughan said, "We were supposed to be shooting right now, and obviously things are still slightly up in the air, but I think I'm hopeful that we're going to be back before we know it. They're putting plans in place." Still, that hasn't stopped the writers from working on the upcoming chapter, despite these unprecedented times. The writers are still at work. Katrina Balfe told Digital Spy that although they wanted to show the return for Season 6, they didn't expect the news to arrive so quickly. "We kind of hoped that we would get a Season 5, she said. "We weren't really expecting them to pick up both together, so that's really exciting." Outlander is a Starz show, and for those of you in the UK, Amazon Prime will be your first choice. According to the producer of Outlander, the next installment, like Season 5, will have 12 episodes. That's one fewer than Season 4. So, who will be in it? Assuming no major cast members leave Outlander anytime soon, expect to see these main players return in Season 6. Katrina Balfe as Claire Randall Fraser, Sam Heughan as Jamie Fraser, Richard Rankins as Roger Wakefield, Sophie Skelton as Brianna Randall. Rumors of the potential spin-off starring fan favorite Lord John Grey continue to circulate thanks to the fact he already stars in his own series of books. Actor David Barry told the press that this is something he'd be interested in pursuing. "I think the character is a great character," he said. "I really enjoy those novels. He's sort of in the realm of hypotheticals, so in a hypothetical world, yeah, I'd jump at the chance to play the character again in the right series." The source material is really strong. Diana has written a wonderful character and a wonderful series of books, and I really enjoyed playing him. One thing that we are quite sure about, a person who probably won't be returning, is Duncan LaCroix, after his character, Murtagh Fraser, was killed in a pre-Revolutionary War battle. Chatting to Collider about his exit, LaCroix said, "I found out just before the beginning of the season, because I was optioned for 6 seasons, but yeah, it kind of finally ran its course and they dropped the bomb on me before we started filming the season." When asked about the possibility of a comeback, he laughed and said, "I don't know about that." Chatting on a panel hosted by Deadline, Heughan discussed how Murtagh's storyline, despite not featuring in Gabaldon's book, is one of the show's strongest assets. "For me and for Jamie, it's one of the strongest storylines we've had for him for a while, because of this dichotomy he's in. Jamie is a man of honor, and Murtagh's of his blood, so Jamie's losing a part of himself. He's losing that father figure, his confidant, and someone who's been there from the beginning." Heughan is keeping up with the books, gradually. "I've started book 6, I really have, and I'm about halfway through and I haven't gotten to the end yet," he said, via The Express. "It's so interesting to see what the writers have done and where we're going." I don't know where we end up. Where we leave season 5, the whole family is fractured. They are together, but they are fractured, and I think Claire still has some healing to do as well, right? Balf concurred. Yes, for sure. I think one of the things I'm looking forward to is seeing how she copes with all of that and the repercussions of it. And how the family as a whole unit heal together, or help her heal, and I think that's going to be a really lovely part of the story. Balf's keen to get back to work on the new season, via Deadline. I'm so excited to see all of our crew, she said. We miss them all dearly, and it's really sad that we're not all able to get up and go to work. One thing that might make that work slightly more interesting, certainly for the wig makers, Balf gave herself a fairly short lockdown haircut, hinting that her character might have a new look in season 6. Maybe I'll get a haircut this season, I don't know, she said, suggesting that her on-screen husband Sam Heughan could do the honors. I'll let Sam do it. That's not the only change coming to Season 6, with Heughan referencing the Season 5 twist that Jamie's family are not the only time travelers. It feels like the universe is opening up a bit, he said, and for us to draw upon as well, I can't wait to go back to work, honestly. Meanwhile, Sophie Skelton's character, Brianna, survived a harrowing sexual assault in Season 5, before discovering her attacker was unexpectedly still alive and potentially still in pursuit of her. Brianna's pretty much been through everything that could happen to a person, Skelton said, but I know that there's so much more happening next season that will be exciting to see what we've got, what the writers do, because it's always amazing. So really, what might happen? Outlander Season 6 will be loosely based on Diana Gabaldon's 6th book in the series, titled A Breath of Snow and Ashes. However, that doesn't mean upcoming episodes will stick rigidly to the source material, as we've already seen for the most recent Season 5. Executive producer Ronald Moore discussed this in more detail with EW. Every year we approach it fresh. Should we keep it a book a season? We've done that up until now, but we've talked about splitting books and we've talked about combining them, he said. We want to be free in the writer's room to pick and choose and do what feels most comfortable that year. The Season 5 finale could give us an idea of where things might go in future episodes, and we have a lot of questions. Will Marsali, for example, experience any guilt from that poison injection? Now that Brianna knows she has a half-brother called William, will she get to meet him? And will Roger's ascendant, Buck McKenzie, the son of Dougal and Galis Duncan, show up to cause trouble? Claire has also been through a horrific trauma, having been beaten and sexually assaulted by a group of men before being rescued by her husband Jamie. Viewers saw her explain to Jamie that she can't let the rape shatter her, and the final scene has her telling him she feels safe in his arms. But there will no doubt be lasting effects as she deals with this in the next season. All of this could be explored further in Season 6, but what about Outlander's future beyond that? Assuming that everything goes well with Season 6, further renewals seem likely too. Deadline reported that Jeffrey Hirsch, president and CEO of Starz, is open to the idea of developing a 7th season. As long as the fans continue to crave the story, we'll continue to have Outlander on the air. We are constantly talking to our partners at Sony, and the show continues. We're excited about Season 5, and because we bought Seasons 5 and 6 together, we feel that arc is great, and Ron D. Moore and Meryl Davis are doing a great job. It goes without saying that the show will, at some point, have to end, but when should we expect it to bow out? As we get further on in the lifetime of the show, we're going into Season 6 now, I think, yeah, I could see where the end might possibly be. Heughan told Gold Derby. It's hard to think about that and hard to think about what will happen when the show is over. I think we'll all miss it greatly. I don't know how I'm going to get through it. Probably therapy or something, but there's some sort of ceremony that I'm going to have to do to kind of come to terms with it being over. So lastly, are there any spin-offs that are in the works? We've already mentioned the rumors about a Lord John Grey spin-off, but while there has been no official comment on that, Gabaldon has confirmed she's working on a prequel book about Jamie Fraser's parents, Ellen and Brian Fraser. Obviously, that won't be hitting screens anytime soon, but its mere existence means that there is a chance that it could in the future. That's it, guys. This is all we have today. If there are any other info on Outlander that you would like to know or find out, leave a comment below. If you love this video and would like to see more on the focus of our favorite celebrities and television shows, do not forget to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and click on the bell button to keep up with our trending videos. Thank you for watching, and do have a beautiful rest of your day, while I'll see you in the next video.